Let's put our hands together for Pete Johnson.
Petey Pete.
Let's see if we get this guy.
Abe.
Hey.
We hear you.
Abe, how are you, brother?
There he is.
Can you hear me okay? Can you see me?
Yes.
We see you now.
You're looking good.
How's the Wi-Fi? Am I sketchy or is it
You're
going in
always
and out?
sketchy, Pete, but the Wi-Fi is fine.
Well, hey, I want to teach you guys something. This is how you make a Nicaraguan cocktail. Tonya.
Well done.
Now, you're in the My Father factory right now.
Actually, I'm not. I'm actually at the house today because the factory closes at noon, and I would be in the dark if I stayed at the factory.
Oh, there you go. So, this is your first trip to Nicaragua since the whole world pandemic?
This is my first trip since March 14th. I landed back in Miami, and unexpectedly, we were able to come down and enjoy ourselves for a week and see the farms and see the factory. And then luckily, we got tested yesterday to come back on Sunday. So we're good to go. We're coming home.
Good.
How is Nicaragua right now? How are things down there?
Amazing, man. It almost seems like, everybody's being really careful and really cautious. All the factories are very safe. Everybody's wearing masks. We actually have to wash our feet in these mats of chemicals before we get in the factory, like sanitizer before we get in the factory. We have a spray machine that the cars go through before it gets into the factory property. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing, but it's a safe country, man. It's a beautiful country, and I love being back down here. Just really happy to be back, and I'm actually happy to be with you guys. I'm really sorry that I couldn't be there. Obviously, I wanted to be, but this trip came up so suddenly that I had to jump. So I apologize to the crew, you, Abe, Mike, and everybody that's in the audience that was expecting me to be there, in person, but duty talks. So
No, understandable.
I had to come.
Understandable, totally understandable, my friend. We hear the birds in the background. It seems very nature wild.
Yeah. Well, right behind this wall, actually, that's why I sat right next to the wall. Behind the wall is like an exotic bird farm almost. Like there's birds from everywhere. Every once in a while, there's one big bird that talks. So you might hear something from her.
He's not yellow, is he, and sings?
No, this is green, actually.
Oh, okay. You said a big bird that talks. It made me think of something else.
Went way over my
That's
head.
all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Right.
Thank you.
So more importantly, have you been watching our broadcast up until this segment?
I have, actually. I jumped on early when I guess you guys were testing stuff, and I was really worried that the broadcast wasn't working properly. And then ever since the beginning, it's been smooth. A couple glitches when Melanie was talking, but other than that, it's been awesome, man.
All right, good.
I mean, spectacular work, Abe. The backdrop's amazing.
Thank
the
you.
bar looks great. I wish I was there to drink some of those drinks.
So do we. So do we. So what are you working on, Pete? Do you have any upcoming projects you could tell our fans about? Anything up for the PCA coming up, if they have it?
Yeah, I'm actually working on, fresh packs, Toro fresh packs. So 5 different Toros, regular production. Did I cut off?
No, you're
Really?
good.
Did I cut off?
No, you're good.
You were good.
Nicaragua. Well.
I'm going to get a selfie with Pete's face.
Oh, you're going to do it? Yeah, go ahead. The moment you froze, do it. Did you get it?
Totally got it. It looks so good.
The moment you froze.
Who's on?
That's great.
Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah, zoom in there. Get that. That's great.
Epic.
Epic.
It's so epic. Sorry, Pete.
Epic. That's what you get. Tell me how awesome his connection was in Nicaragua.
You know what? I have to tell you, first of all, it's incredible that he got on. I mean, the Esteli has come a long way in the last, say, 20 years or so, but it really is still a limited country when it comes to infrastructure and that kind of stuff. But man, with what they lack in infrastructure, do they make up with in their tobacco,
Yeah.
in their passion, in their
Absolutely.
work ethic? You've been there. incredible people, and especially the folks at My Father's Cigars who are making this product.
Yes.
Extraordinary.
So Pete went into this vault and he found us 150 of these packs. I think, Monty, you got a queue of the product shots so our audience can see it. This was a very popular release for him back in 2019. It was a CQ2. It was I think a single store release, sold out fast, and these are the actual runs that he has from 2019. There's 150 packs of these available, and they are going to go on sale right now. There you go. If you want to get any of Pete's limited CQ2s, hit the TGS store, and
how many?
there was 149.
149.
I'm keeping one of everything. So
great.
Yeah, there's 149 of the packs.
I know a lot of people were looking forward to it. When I was looking at the chats leading up to this event, a lot of people are looking forward to these limited releases, so I'm sure the system is crashing and crashing and crashing. We heard a rumor that he might be back.
Do you want to put him up? If he's back, put him up.
We got him. Oh!
Yeah, so hey, sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi crashed on me, and I had to go to my phone. Sorry, should I be turned this way?
It's only Pete could do.
What would actually be helpful is if you just keep spinning it, Pete. That's really...
No, I'll do it this way. I'll do it this way. I'm actually I'm on just regular Wi-Fi, regular telephone signal, so I think it might be stronger, actually.
So
It looks good.
So you know that when you froze on the big 12-foot LCD wall, Michael Herklotz took a selfie with you for future reference.
Oh, dude, I saw the picture, actually. I couldn't say anything to you, but I actually saw the picture. And it was that perfect, like, moment.
It's literally the worst frame you ever want to be stuck in is the mouth open frame. So many terrible things happen.
Yeah, right?
So Pete, we
Well,
just
thanks for
talked
doing that,
about we
Michael.
just talked about this product, but maybe you can give us a little insight as to what makes this cigar so special as they are selling out right now as we speak.
Well, actually, the CQ2, if anybody remembers it, was packaged for a retailer up in Northern California who actually closed in the last year. Her name was Donna Martin. She had a place called Mission Pipe. She closed her shop, I think it was like mid this year, which is really sad. But I think she retired, really. And we also allowed other retailers to get those cigars. The factory doesn't make exactly the correct amount of cigars. When you say, I want 10,000 cigars, they usually make a lot of overruns because of quality control and to make sure that there's enough product to go in the boxes. Well, I was down in the factory back in March, and I knew we had them here back in March of last year, and I knew we had them here. And when Abe talked to me and said, hey, do you have anything special that you could bring to the Great Smoke? I said, well, actually, I have some cigars from 2019 that are super special. And I think it would be cool if we brought them back as a limited product, but they are CQ2s. They're just now in bundles with the new limited band. And, it was one thing I made clear with Abe. I want to make sure consumers know that they are CQ2s from the original production from 2019.
Well, I think it was made clear because they crashed the site again. Our website crashed. And I want everybody out there to know who thinks that, oh, why didn't we do it? We tripled our server load. My guys back there in the corner have been working for weeks to try to prevent a crash. But as always, I guess you're not really going to have a really good event unless you crash the site. So the site crashed, they'll get it up and going, and I'm sure this epic product will sell out shortly. But thanks again. And when are you?
Well, don't worry, because I know, real quick, I know that Kevin Parro, the commish, is in the audience, and I know he's going to mule a bunch of those things back to the New England area. So
they probably sent them down here to mule them back.
He probably went over and pulled the cord.
He might actually pull the cord.
He might have showed up just to sabotage the connection.
He might have sabotaged the connection. When are you heading back, Pete?
Sunday.
Sunday. So look,
Sunday, and I'll be happy to be back.
Before I let you go, I just really got to ask, right? So, you had the big transition a few years ago, right? Officially got married. Now you made the move from LA to Miami, Florida, man. That's a big transition.
Huge, actually. I went 8 years telling my now wife that I would never move to Miami. So there you go.
How's that been?
But now I'm in Miami. I love it. I can't think of a better place to live.
I bet you, especially this last year, it kind of been a little bit probably more relieving for you guys to be down here than been stuck in LA.
Yeah, actually, Miami's a little bit more open. Obviously, we're very safe about what we do. Even around family members, I try to be really careful just because, the Latin culture, they want to hug and kiss everybody. But I'm the gringo of the family that walks in the room and just waves hi. So that's it.
Good man.
Well, Pete, thank you very much for being part of this historic broadcast.
Give our best to everyone down there.
Yes, give our best to the Garcia.
Sorry for the glitch, brother. I appreciate you all, and
No.
I appreciate everybody in the audience, and I appreciate everybody watching. And thanks to the people that crashed your website.
Yes,
Right on.
thank you. Everybody give a hand up, Pete Johnson.
Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Take care, guys.
All right.